Thank you, folks, for joining us today at Ferguson Home Services. We're going to go put in a blower motor for a customer today. It's up in their attic. I sure hate getting up into the attic and having to work on furnaces. Why anybody would put them in the attic? But we got some of these installers around here that all they do is install primarily, and they haven't had to work on them up in the attic, or they would find that it's not any fun to work on them in the attic. Anyway, we're going to go today. We're going to install one. We've brought it out here and put it on the workbench. We've changed the blower motor out in it, and it looks something like this. It has special legs and features that mount right here, and these motors for the indoor you have to special order, and it's got to have little holes here for these brackets to screw into to mount. That's something unique with Rheem and Rudd air conditioning. I like Rheem and Rudd, except there's a few little things like this just normally a standard old motor would work. We've got these capped off because they're extra speeds. This one's an indoor air handler, and it only runs off of high, so we've capped them off to try to keep them out of the way so they don't get sucked into our blower here. And it sounds like our blower isn't tied on there, so that's something we got to fix real quick, which will take just a minute to do. But we'll adjust that on there, load it up in the truck, and we'll be on our way. Thank you. We'll meet up with you at the house in the attic. This is Howie here. I wanted to show you something here at this house. The condensing unit sets here. The blower and the furnace sets up in that attic way over yonder, way down at the other end. They've got copper tubing ran all the way down through here. They have this big old garage. It's got a safe room over there, but there could have been a room to set the furnace somewhere here or right inside in the utility room. But at least they put us a good ladder that we could get up into the attic in a pretty good crawl space. It's not the best, but it's better than some I've been to. I don't understand sometimes why these homes are built this way and they do this goofy stuff, but they do. And making sure the power is turned on here. They've got a light up there for us. But anyway, you can see the walkway here. Then we have to take this big old blower here and hoss it all the way up that ladder and go back there and install it in the furnace. I'll try to show you a little bit more shortly. Alrighty, here's the unit. We've installed the blower inside here in this cabinet. Here's the breakers. Just to show you a little bit of what we had to put up with, this getting it up here in the attic, getting it in and out, kind of fun. And anyway, we got to hook up these wires, get it all put back together, but just wanting to show you in this little hole here up in the attic space with all the ductwork and pipes. But at least they have a halfway decent area to get to. I don't understand why these builders and these guys that do heating and air would put one up in the attic like this. They don't get maintained, very little service to them, and the blowers go out in the hot summertime. This happens to be in the wintertime, good time to go out. But why you would put one up in the attic? Most of our heat and air guys around here are just installers, and that's all they care about. But I'm into service, and I like to be able to get to one when it needs repaired. But anyway, we're going to get this one repaired and get it zipped up here. Alrighty, right there is our finished product. Got it all back together. She's running, sounds great. And once again, I don't like putting them up in the attics. This one doesn't have a safety drain on it, a safety switch in case it overflows. I'm going to offer that to the homeowner, see if they'd like to add that on here. Anyway, that's the only thing I see that it needs. One thing that happened here, the limit switch was bypassed on this unit. So the blower motor went out. It melted the low voltage wires. We had to replace those, and this thing was sitting here heating and just causing all kinds of trouble. Why somebody would bypass the safety switches on a furnace is beyond me. A lot of these guys hire apprentices to install the units, then they have a little trouble while it's under warranty, and they come out and bypass switches and stuff. It's very unsafe. But anyway, we've got the switch. It shows to be good. It's a limit switch for the electric heaters, and we've got it wired back in place. We've checked the heaters. They all come on. They all go off. This unit, I believe, is back in safe working order again, and ought to work wonders for these folks. Thanks for tuning in.